what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 81 of our Madden 24 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on the channel. The Eagles, they find themselves in a very familiar position that they found themselves in at the start of last episode, taking on the New York Giants. We've already seen all these guys before. We literally saw them last episode. Yeah, I gotta love it when the schedule makers, they're like, hey, it'd be really funny to watch the Eagles just, smack the Giants and then wait a week and then watch them run it back like nothing happened. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a fun time here for watching the Eagles get another big victory over their rivals, the New York Giants. But hey, man, the Giants are going to giant it whenever you have them, and you kind of have to expect it at this point. But now here, as nothing has changed, literally nothing has changed. I don't see a single injury difference-wise between those two teams. Maybe their receiver came back. That's probably the only actual difference. McKinney, Rapp's still there. They still got Aubrey. And it's literally the same team. I really can't tell you the difference between the two teams. But here you go. They are still... they are the 8th best passing team, so let's take away their ability to pass. We did it okay last episode. No picks, unfortunately, against Connor Wakeman right here, but we did got a bunch of sacks. Defensively, they are the 7th best rushing defense. They're now top 10 though in pass defense. Okay, Giants, they've improved a little bit. They've jumped up 2 spots. They're the 12th, I believe, last episode. Make sure we got no one hurt here on offense. That'd be a real bummer if we just lost someone on offense. That was super key to this team. Offensive lineman, running back, receiver. I get it. We have a lot of good depth on this team, but it's hard to replace those guys though when they're hurt. Sure, we'll have a high overall depth player. It's not the same though. The drop off between Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis and our backup D-tackle, or DT3, DT4, that is monumental right there. Well, you got to think these guys are DT3s and 4s for a reason, even though on this team, our DT3 is a 78. So, I get it. Getting a bunch of players that got some upgrades this week. Cooper Cousins, 78 overall. Probably actually 79 right now without that minus to the team play right there. But here we go. We are getting underway here against the New York Giants. It is a rivalry game. You like to see. There you go. Connor Wakeman, Saquon Barkley. It's just everything's going to go the way the Eagles want it to go. And there's really no way around it. Now, as we get through this one, the two QBs, they match up yet again here on the season. But because we're not actually playing the games, we're just kind of playing the key moments, I don't actually see how well Connor's doing or how well Archie's doing on the season. I know we did just kind of peek in on Archie last episode where he's got 1,400 yards, 15 touchdowns, no picks, 15 touchdowns, no interceptions, and he's actually 1,398. But, just going to call it 1,400 right there, just because that's how I'm going to make it nice and easy for me to remember how many yards our franchise QB has. But hey, man, Archie, the New York Giants is a team that his uncle played at for his entire career. But 3rd and 5, there you go. A big old touchdown there, Devontae Smith. Big old touchdown, big old reception there. Devontae Smith with that little juke move right there. Taking ankles, they call him the Slim Reaper for a reason. That's why. 3rd and 6 now. Now we're going to go for that touchdown. Big catch and run there by Dallas. Got it. There you go. We were just one play too early talking about touches, receptions, and touchdowns. Good old touchdown there. Dallas got it, though. Touchdown merchant. He really is a touchdown merchant. He might not get 8,000, 9,000 yards on the season, but he's going to get 15 touchdowns. 3rd and 9 over the middle. That one's broken up by Keely Ringo on the pass defense. Good old breakup right there by our slot corner, the former Georgia Bulldog, Keely Ringo. Now 2nd and 1 from the 4 handoff. Oh, it's Shipley time. Look at that. Mulata Dickerson cleared the path right there for Will. Yeah, that's why we brought back Land on that 4-year extension last episode. He gets stuff done right there. He just dicked him down, and you love to see him. 3rd and 1 now from the 47. Handoff Shipley. Shipley outran his block. Come on, Jordan. Big old rugby-looking self. Get your big bum out there. Lay a block. Shipley could have had himself a touchdown right now. I mean, I guess Shipley already has enough touchdowns. He's got like 10 on the season. 3rd and goal from that, 2. Here we go. Manning. Great pocket presence right there. Great pocket set up by Lane, Wyatt, Jackson. All of those guys set up a great pocket. Allowed that reception to get underway right there for A.J. Brown. And the Eagles go up 21-6. Now here we go. Manning again. Manning underneath. That one's the guy. Change the direction. He just steps out of bounds. That's going to kill the clock right there. 37 seconds left. Trying to run up the score here before the clock expires. That one's going to go deep right there. That one's caught Brendan Rice. He's down at the 37 on the Giants side of the field. Still got a timeout left. That sets up the field goal. So big kick. 24-6 the score. Handoff here. Play action actually to Shipley. Manning throwing end zone. That one's broken up on 3rd and 3. Unfortunate right there. Sets up another field goal for Jake Elliott. But no, they're going to go for it. Shipley, he's got it. Will Shipley's got it. He had it. They pushed him back, and the D tackle pushed him forward. So however they want to measure that one, he still gets the first down. 2nd and 11, catch and run. A.J. Brown shrugs off tackle from number 25 right there. That's going to be the score being run up yet again. Yeah, Eagles got this one. Definitely have this one right here. Philadelphia, I don't even got to worry about these guys right now. 4th and 5 from the 13. Come on, Wegman. He steps up. He's got the first down. Slides, keeps his drive alive. I mean, it's 4.5 left here in the 4th. They're at the 1. Big throw right there. Caught by Rapalea. Yeah, it's whatever. I'm not too worried about it. That might affect the spread for the bettors out there. But the Eagles defense, I don't think they're too worried about that touchdown. Big victory here for the Eagles. They moved to 6-0 on the season. They defeated the Giants twice in the last 3 weeks. Yeah, Brian Daboll. Hey man, that is a former Coach of the Year winner right there. That's the kind of guy you need in the locker room to motivate the troops as when you come out here and get smacked by your division rival. It's a rivalry game, but the other team just hadn't shown up yet. 3 touchdowns, 215 for Archie Manning, 20 for 27 on the day. Buck 4 and a touchdown for Will Shipley. You like to see that. A.J. Brown, 57 yards, 2 tutties, 56 from Devontae, 54 from Brendan, 48 and a touchdown from Dallas Goedert. Sees 2 sacks allowed, 1 by Lane, 1 by Jackson Powers. Look at that. Pancakes, Wyatt Teller, and Lane and Jackson all had 7. 7 tackles from Blankenship and Toronto led the team. 2 TFLs from Carter and Davis led the team. Only 1 sack from Jalen Carter. Any interceptions? None on the day. Come on, interceptions. What's going on here? Elliott perfect. He tripled actually his field goals made on the season. Perseal had a kick return, and Buck Covey had a punt return. So I'm not sure why Ricky Pearsall is returning kicks. Should be Britton Covey back there. Archie, though, picked up an upgrade after the day's game. I mean, you like to see it. Archie gets an upgrade. 98 overall to +2 to morale. He's a 96 overall field general. He's a scheme fit. Dude just gets out there and slays. But coming into this game, Coach A.J. Brown was seen limping around the facility. Yeah, man, he is tired. He is carrying this team. He's not even tired of doing it. He loves doing it. A.J. Brown does more for this team, I'm sorry, than any other player on offense. Excluding, like, the quarterback, of course. But the ability to have A.J. Brown, if A.J. Brown doesn't have a good stat line, you know what that means? Someone else has a great stat line. Because A.J. Brown was too busy garnishing double teams all day. He was too busy laying blocks for running backs. A.J. Brown just does it all. Everyone's like, oh, A.J. Brown, he's not a team player. He's not this, he's not that. Dude, A.J. Brown is by far a team player. He loves being here in Philadelphia. Sam Howell is the quarterback still of the Commanders. You hate to see it. Brian Robinson is still the running back down here. They got Burton at fullback. Receivers, Scary Terry. They got Stewart, Brian Thomas Jr., Cobbs, Hunter Henry, and Novak for tight ends. Only 4 receivers on roster. Hunter Henry's the number 1 tight end. Left tackle is Tom. Hergel's their left guard. Center is going to be Gaynor at 64 overall. Cosme's their right guard. And Taylor Moton's their right tackle. Chop Robinson's the left end. Lightfoot's their right end. D tackles Jonathan Allen and Conway. They did lose De'Aaron Payne this past offseason. Cooper's on the outside. Perkins and To'oto'oto on the inside, Davis on the other outside. Forbes, Martin, Couch, Pickett, and Curl going to be their corners. Bullard and Cameron Curl. So Cameron Curl is playing corner 5. So they only have 4 corners on roster. Colin Astrick right here is going to be their punter. Jahan Dotson's out with a broken finger for 1 more week. They got Raheem Sanders, their backup running back, out for the next 4 weeks. Noel's out with a PCL strain, and Hurley's out for the next 13 weeks with a torn tricep. Oof, not a good look for the injuries, for the injury bug here down in Washington. But Sam Howell, they're average. They're an average team every sense of the, average rushing yards of 21st, actually. Let's see, they're the 6th best rushing defense, but they are like 29th in passing defense, so not great right there. So we're going to take advantage of that one. And we're going to try and just pass it on them underneath, trying to get behind the D-line and trying to get ahead of the linebackers and the safety and the secondary. That's what we're going to try and do right now. As long as we don't have any injuries, we shouldn't really have any issues. Now, I get it. We are going to be down A.J. Brown, and that's definitely going to hurt this team a lot. But I think between, like, Devontae Smith and Brendan Rice, Rice, I think a lot of people forget how good Brendan Rice is for this Eagles team, is that he's getting like 800 yards a season. He's getting 8, 9, 10 touchdowns, and he's contributing a lot to this offense. He's a very good player, very good young player, Brendan Rice is. You really do love to see it for how good that kid is. But here you go, the Philadelphia Eagles. They are underway here in this one. And there you go. That is going to be Will Shipley. Flashback to last week. 25 carries, 104 yards, and he had 1 target run. So good for Will. You got Samuel Howell. Yeah, he is unfortunately still the quarterback down here in Washington. Hey, man, all you Washington fans, man, I feel bad for you that you guys keep thinking that, oh, this quarterback's going to be the guy. He's going to be the chosen one. He is the next coming of Joe Theismann. He's the next coming of Sonny Jurgensen. RG3's the savior. Captain Kirk, Captain Checkdown is the savior. You have Alex Smith. You got Dwayne Haskin, and they just never work out the way you want them to, which is really unfortunate. I mean, I'm sorry for you guys. I hate to see it. I really do. As an Eagles fan, it's a real damn shame that it happens. But I mean, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Dallas Goedert merchandised himself another touchdown right there. Put the Eagles on the board, the first touchdown in the game. You like to see that there from Dallas. There you go, kicking his little Weggies weight down. And that's going to be a touchdown. Put Philadelphia up 7-0 to start this one off. So up 7-0, it's 3rd and 2. Philadelphia gets the first down. Devontae Smith cuts up the field. He's down at the 38-yard line where they're going to call him. So there you go, nice little catch and run. Now from the 6, here we go, dropping back, rolling out right. End zone, that one's caught right there. That's going to be Brendan Rice. Just talking about how good this kid is right there. Brendan Rice picks up a touchdown right there in the end zone. Gets open, stays open. Lets his QB know that he's open. Now 13-7. I guess we missed an extra point right there. What the hell happened? First down for Will Shipley. He gets that one going. So good old touchdown there, and that's going to be the good old first down there. Now from the 16, 1st and 10 from that 16-yard line. That one's going to be floated out to Goddard again, and Dallas has his second TD of the game. 19-7, here we go. That is going to be caught by Dallas, and Dallas down at the 14. Look at that. Dallas Goddard definitely stepping up in that A.J. Brown role. Big body receiver downfield. 3rd and 12, here we go. End zone, that one caught, threading the needle. Goddard with the hat trick. Oh my lord, what a catch right there by Dallas Goedert. Absolutely love to see that one right there from the South Dakota tight end. But here you go, big victory there. Not Ron Rivera, real upsetty spaghetti with what just transpired down here. 26-14 is the final score. Eagles win this one by 2 scores. So good for Philadelphia. Not really sure what happened with the score there. 24 for 31, 4 touchdowns, 264 passing for Archie. 99 yards, only 99 yards for Will Shipley. Cut him. 79 yards, 3 touches for 67, a touchdown from Brendan Rice. You like to see that there. Let's see, 1 sack allowed by Wyatt Teller, 4 pancakes from Lane and Jackson led the team. Tackles, 6 from Blankenship and Nolan led the team. 1 TFL from Hassan and Reed led the team. 2 sacks from Carter, Hassan, half sack there from Nolan, and a corner. No interceptions on the game right there. Couple pass breakup, forced fumbled there. Let's see. No, I guess we just went for 2. 2 for 3 on extra points right there. He did miss one, or had one blocked. Covey did his thing on the kick return, and on the punt return right there, averaging 13 yards per punt return. Will Shipley picks up an upgrade following today's 99-yard performance. No touchdown, still got an upgrade right there. Kind of weak, honestly. Definitely should have tried to get that touchdown to actually deserve an upgrade. I'm just teasing. I'm just joshing you guys. After the game, Devontae Smith was, he was hoping to be able to do more. I get it, man. A.J. Brown's down. You thought, you could step up in that void, but that's not really how his team works. And the kid knows it. He's just disappointed in himself. He sets himself up so highly to get everything done, and I get it. But a big victory here is the victory nonetheless. The entire offense gets 1,000 XP in lieu of A.J. Brown being out. But next episode taking on the Miami Dolphins. So stay tuned for that episode, guys. Just you know, peace out. Rock on, stay super classy. Catch you next episode. We'll catch you here at 12 Eastern time for a brand episode of our Madden 24 franchise mode. Later.